Geography Lesson 9 Life in the Temperate Grasslands. The word prairie is derived from the French word prataria and originated from the Latin word praeta, which means meadow. Have a look at the map of the grassland in the world. What is temperate grasslands or prairies? About a quarter of the world is grasslands. Every continent has a grassland, except the Arctic and Antarctic. In the summer, it's really hot, and in the winter, it's cold. Grasslands are covered in grasses, herbs, and flowers. The grasslands here are some temperate prairies: North American prairies, South American pampas, Eurasian steppe, and South American veld. Types of prairies. The simplest division by height: tall grass, mixed or midgrass, short grass. By soil type: sandhills of Nebraska, Blackland Prairie of East Texas. Geographic location: it's found all over the world, in the inside areas of continents, typically in North and South America, Asia, and Europe. Largest grasslands are in Asia and North America. Climate characteristics. Other abiotic factors: it has rich fertile soil, decomposed roots hold the soil together or provide food to plants, good for farming. Fires caused by lightning from common storms spread quickly across grass, prevent trees from growing. Clear land and nourished soil germinate some seeds. Climate characteristics. Climate is extremes: hot and dry summers, extremely cold winters. Precipitation or rainfall. Moderate rainfall occurs mostly in springs or summer, 25 to 100 cm per year. Temperature. Wide temperature range: hot summers 38 degrees centigrade and cold winters minus 40 degrees centigrade. Here is a map of prairies in Canada. Let's talk about the flora. Along with grasses, many types of flowers thrive in grasslands. They are asters, blazing stars, goldenrods, sunflowers, clovers, wild indigos, etc. Fauna. Many insects live off the plants: beetless spiders, grasshoppers, ants, earthworms in soil. Primary consumers are smaller animals: prairie dogs, deer mice, jackrabbits, meadowlarks, bison, and many others. Adapted by wind or dry conditions. Higher level consumers. Many larger species such as wolves and pumas have been hunted. Here is a picture of rabbits and hares and prairie dogs. Here is a picture of bison. Environmental concerns: farming, flat ground with few trees, it has got good soil. Dust storms are caused by plowing and wind. Hunting of animals. Now, what are velds? The term veld, sometimes spelled veld in English, is a generic term used to define certain wide open rural spaces of South Africa. It is used in particular to refer to flatter areas or districts covered in grass or low scrub, especially in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Namibia. A certain subtropical woodland ecoregion of southern Africa has been officially defined as the Bushveld by the Worldwide Fund for Nature. Climate of velds. The climate of the veld is high variable, but its general pattern is mild winters from May to September and hot or very hot summers from November to March, with moderate or considerable variations in daily temperatures and abundant sunshine. Over most of the South African high veld, the average annual rainfall is between 15 and 30 inches, decreasing to about 10 inches near the western border and increasing to nearly 40 inches in some parts of the Lesotho highlands. The South African low veld generally receives more precipitation than the high veld. Here is a picture of flora, animals found in this area. Life of people in veld. The main occupation of the people in veld is mining and sheep rearing. There is little fertile land because grasses don't grow everywhere and the land is barren due to exposure to the sun. So no agriculture happens in most of the region, and the main work is cattle rearing and mining. In some fertile areas, crops such as maize, wheat, barley, oats, and potatoes, and cash crops such as tobacco, sugarcane, and cotton are grown. Dairy farming is the next important occupation, and cattle are reared in the wetter parts of the velds where butter, cheese, etc. are produced for local and international markets. Sheep rearing is the most important occupation. Sheep are mainly reared for wool, especially for the wool of the merino sheep, which is very warm, and there is a well-developed wool industry in South Africa. Kimberley is famous for its diamond mines, and its mineral-rich areas have an excellent system of transportation. The mining of gold and diamonds in South Africa led to the development of trade ties with Britain, but it then became a very poor British colony. The area has rich deposits of minerals such as iron, coal, diamonds, gold, etc. And Johannesburg is known as the gold capital of the world. Thank you.